There are a plethora of beachfront hotels here in Da Nang, Vietnam, but in this video, we're going to go through Voco Ma Belle Danang to see whether it is the one for you. What's up guys, so welcome back to the best hotel review channel, and today we are in Vietnam, Da Nang, reviewing Voco Ma Belle Danang. It's a 5-star hotel with over 283 rooms and it's only less than 30 meters to the ever famous My Khe Beach. I'm probably saying it wrong. Here's my wife saying it.
My Khe, one of the best beach in the world.
So the previous time we were here in Da Nang, Vietnam, we did actually review one of a atas hotel called Stella Maris. Unfortunately, going past the hotel, like we have predicted, there's a new hotel building right in front of it. So I guess in the next 1 or 2 years, if it ever completes, Stella Maris no more view lah. So we are here in Voco, here confirm unblocked one. So yeah. Without further ado, let's begin with the check-in experience. And now talking about the check-in experience of Voco, I would say it's rather decent, but we did have to stand up for a bit. But the overall check-in timing was 11 minutes from us entering the lobby to us receiving the key card. Overall, I would say it's rather decent. And one thing we do have to highlight is that we had a very early check-in of 2 hours. So initial check-in timing was 3 PM and we did enter the room at about 1 PM, which is super good lah. So without further ado, let's begin the room tour of Voco Ma Belle Danang.
King Deluxe Sea View Balcony.
King Deluxe Sea View Balcony. So guys, so let's begin the room tour of Voco Ma Belle Danang.
King Deluxe Sea View Balcony.
Deluxe Sea View Balcony. That's right. And once you immediately step into the room, you can hear the TV, and we forgot to off the TV. And once you step into the room, on the left you have your built-in wardrobe and there are 2 panels to it. On the left hand side there's the safe, the laundry bag, and there's also a weighing scale to see how much weight you gain after eating all the seafood here in Da Nang. Over on the right hand side you have your typical stuff. You have all your hangers, 2 bathrobe, 3 hangers, an ironing board, and 2 slippers. The 2 slippers look exactly like my Havaianas slipper. Same.
Cannot steal.
And right beside the wardrobe, there's your luggage holder, and as you can see, all our stuff is here. What's good about it is that there's also a luggage slot down below, so you can put more than 1 luggage. And right opposite is the toilet. Toilet-wise, I wouldn't say it's super duper big. And as you can see, here's the wash basin area, rather decently sized, with 2 inbuilt soaps over here, and all the amenities provided. But they do not have a razor, do they? No, they do not have a razor. And right below it, there are a couple of towels as well. And yes,
We don't like attached soap.
so echoey at this place. Echo! For the shitting area wise, I would say more than enough space, but the toilet roll is a little bit far back. For me, I always have to take it out and put it here on the dustbin. But they do have a bidet. Pressure wise, I think we need to start including the pressure in every toilet, because this one is not bad. The previous hotel is like laser up your ass. And for the shower area, more than enough space. As you can see, maybe you can even put a bathtub, rain shower, hand shower, and 3 bottles of soap. Again, but overall wise, I would say rather decent. But as you can see, glass panels all around, and basically your partner can watch you bathe. And before proceeding to the living area, we have the mini bar area, 2 complimentary water, and this is glass bottle, so very environmentally friendly. Kettle over here and 2 cups that was supposed to be here, which is over there right now. And right below it is the coffee and tea for you to stew. Over here they have the packets and sugars as well. And right below it, there's the mini fridge, but unfortunately, the mini fridge is empty, so blank.
Best. Very good. This one is 12 out of 10. I forgot we did the bed test already.
Yellow.
Bed test! Wow.
As you can see, it's rather messy, but because we have already slept here for 2 nights, and overall the bed I would say is rather decent. There's a very large area over here with a full height mirror. I think this is really useful. This is like more than a full height. This is like a floor to ceiling height, and a very large space here for you to lay out your luggage. And over on the sleeping area, queen size bed with 4 pillows, 2 bedside tables, and on each side there's universal plugs, so you don't need the adapter when you're coming here. And on one side there's the telephone as well as the tissue, which is Rose's most favorite thing in the world. For the study area wise, as you can see, there's a long table over here. We are here in Vietnam, Da Nang with Rose's parents, so their room is the shorter table. It's basically half of this table, and they do not have this window because we are on the corner room. There are basically 2 sides to the view over here. But for the study area wise, a very long table as you can see, but only 1 chair, and there's a table lamp with 2 USB plugs over there, which is rather interesting. And for the TV wise, I would say it's about a 45, 46 inch-ish. And it's a Samsung TV, of course, because a lot of Koreans come here. And for the last portion of this indoor area, I quote, there's a sofa over here, but to be honest, it's pretty comfortable. And moving on to the last part of this room tour, as you can see, there's a balcony to this place, 2 chairs and a table, as well as a clothes rack over there. Hope you don't mind the noise, but because it's Vietnam, so you all will constantly hear the horns. And yeah, on to the last pièce de resistance of this entire room, which is the sea view over here. You probably can't see. It's hot. Hot. Very hot now. It's summer. It's like 34 degrees right now. But yes, the view is for Voco Ma Belle Danang. As you can see, it's beachfront, sea view, totally unblocked. Currently we're on level 12, and for the flooring of this entire room is decked out with timber laminates. For the outside and the toilet, they're all tiles, so whether this place is clean or not.
Very good.
Even after 2 days.
Yes, very good.
For the room that we are staying in, it's called the King Deluxe Sea View with balcony size at 34 square meters and a total price of 120 Sing dollars per night. Unfortunately, there's no breakfast in our booking, but you can add it on at 31 Sing dollars per person. And furthermore, if you are an IHG member, there are a plethora of discounts from the spa. So for the F&B, there's an additional 20% as well. And now talking about the location of Voco Ma Belle Danang, I would say it's rather decent. If you love the beach, of course, this is a no-brainer. Only 30 minutes to the ever-famous My Khe Beach and only 15 minutes to Da Nang International Airport. So you can say if you love the room, you can just stay here to the very last minute. And of course, Da Nang Night Market and the Dragon Bridge is also less than a 10 minutes grab ride away. And now talking about the facilities of Voco Ma Belle Danang, there are 3 different restaurants on level G, level 1 and level 26. 26 is actually the bar, so you can chill at night, and there's also actually a sunset view if you want, but facing this direction, majority of the views here are sunrise. And for level 1, it's called Laila Restaurant, which we had our buffet breakfast, which we will talk in a bit. For level G, it's just a bar as well, pretty much nothing but got calamari. And there's also a spa in this hotel, but we won't really dive too deep. For the gym wise, I would say it's a 7.5 or 0.10. Unfortunately, there's no Smith machine or Olympic bar, but the weights go up to 26 kg and you have a rather good view. But if you're going to gym in the morning, it's going to be quite sunny, so the day curtains are actually drawn, so you won't really get much view to enjoy. But if you love gymming in the afternoon or the evening, go ahead. They also provide water and towel and a cable machine and a plethora of cardio machines to your selection. So yeah, 7.5-ish. And not forgetting the infinity pool located on level 26, which is the highest level of this building, overlooking the sea as well. So for the size wise, I wouldn't say it's super duper big. When we were there about 10 AM-ish, it looks 25% filled, but it's only like 10 people-ish. But Rose seems to love it a lot. Right.
Because it's infinity.
So if you love pools, go ahead.
So in terms of breakfast, I would say the quality of the food is quite decent. They also have a wide selection of food from Western, from local delights, Korean sushi, and they have a lot of drink, desserts. However, I would say it's a little bit expensive, 31 Sing dollar per person. Even though if you are an IHG member, which you have 20% discount, I still say that it is quite expensive to compare with the previous hotel which we stayed, which is Milia Vinpearl.
Go and check that out. Should be the previous video.
Yeah, that one is like cheaper, only $15, and it's also a wider selection, and the restaurant is bigger and the hotel is also bigger. So don't really recommend it unless you are lazy to go out. Maybe if you stay here for a few days, you can try one day. As for the in-room dining, they do provide 24 hours, so which is very good. They also give you an in-room dining menu, or there is a QR code for you to scan and see all the menu from here. So there are several sections: the beverage menu, There are also the food menu from the breakfast to the lunch and dinner to the night hour. However, for the selection of the food, I would say it's not really a wide selection. Of course, for breakfast, you have the normal international breakfast. You also have some local delights such as pho and the noodle. As for lunch and dinner, they have more of the Western style. Chicken wing, pizza, salmon, pasta, and not much of the local delights. I only see pho and the noodle, same as a breakfast menu. Not many options for you to choose from. For the price wise, ranging from around average 200,000 dong. I would say the price is not too expensive. So yeah.
What's up guys, so welcome to the next segment of our hotel review called the Google review of Voco Ma Belle Danang. We have 2 reviews today, one 5-star and one 1-star. I'm damn surprised that a lot of people are willing to write so many stuff for 1 star. Even Rose say like writing love letter. So for our first one,
Chinese 50%, Korean 35%, Indian 10%, remaining 5% is.
Don't know why.
It seems like you are staying at a proportionate rate. I went to the gym every morning, it was great because there was no one there.
Kind of agree, when I was there about 7 AM there was nobody. Majority of the people came in around 7:30 when I was almost done. So yeah.
The swimming pool looked well maintained and the breakfast was of a decent standard. I also took advantage of the Friday night promotion. Thanks to you, I had a comfortable stay. Tip, if you are a sensitive person about noise, take your earplug. You can barely hear the baby screaming in the next room, and even after 10 o'clock, they keep singing outside the karaoke machine on.
Not too sure what she meant by the last segment, but yeah, if you are sensitive to noise or a light sleeper, there's actually a club further down which you can hear the people like playing the music, which is super duper loud. So even at about 10 plus, almost 11, they are still playing the noise, and it gets even noisier on a Saturday and Sunday night. So do take note of that. We are staying on the 12th level, right at the corner, which is the furthest away. We still can hear. And back to the review: rooms 5.5, service 5.5, location 5.5. Overall, we would agree, but I wouldn't say it's a 5 throughout, maybe a 4-ish plus minus thereabouts. And for the next review, which is a 1-star done 5 months ago, stayed here from the 27th December 2023 to 2nd January 2024. First bad point, very bad front desk staff. Disagree, but something that I will let y'all know later. Second point, good breakfast, rather okay. Rose love it. Thirdly, room service is bad. We didn't try, so we wouldn't know. Fourth, good location of the hotel. I would say rather good. Next, overall what you're paying for the hotel, it's not worth it. To a certain extent, we kind of agree because it is Vietnam and you can get hotels for as cheap as $10 per night, or hostels, and hotels even cheaper, maybe about $50 or $30. Next, look for a better option. So I mean, if you reach, then go and stay at more atas hotels lah. We did review Stella Maris, go and check that video out. But unfortunately, like I mentioned in the earlier part of the video, they are already building something in front, so potentially no more view in the near future. And lastly, staff are not accommodating at all. If you have an issue, forget it. It won't get resolved at all, and you have wasting your time speaking to the staff. Yes, this one we agree, because we actually did ask for a cleanup for the room one time, and they did not clean up because I think they were a little bit too late, and then we already came back to the room. And then secondly, this morning when we asked again, when we head out for breakfast, Rose say the person will come and clean now. And then when we came out about 1.5 hours to 2 hours later, the room was still not clean. So something to take note if you are very picky. For the first time I was rather angsty, but the second time I was kind of expected already. So what to do?
I am not happy.
Scale in angry face. What's up guys, so welcome to the end of this hotel review of Voco Ma Belle Danang. And overall my thoughts, I would say view wise really nice, service not so good, gym rather okay. Overall rating for me, I would say it's a 6.5 out of 10. It's $120. It's quite expensive, no?
Yeah. But I wouldn't say it's a 6 out of 10. Maybe for me it's about 7. Actually, I was about to give it an 8 out of 10. However, after the last things this morning, which I already personally call them and personally tell them that we are going out now, so please send somebody to come and help us to clean the room now. And they even confirm with us, so are you going out now? I say yes, we are going out now. and then they still haven't cleaned our room. For the pricing wise, I say it's a little bit higher. However, understandable because it is a 5-star under an international brand. So yeah, not much to complain about it if you don't mind not having a sea view, like seafront view. Then there's a cheaper room at about $100 or $90 plus per night.
But yeah, that being said, we have already been here about 3 times. This is our 3rd time, so there's pretty much nothing else to do lah, to be honest. This is starting to turn into a travel vlog. It's supposed to be a hotel review. So yeah, 6 out of 10 and 7 out of 10. So leave in the comments down below what you think. Yeah, this is the end. See you guys in the next one. Go and watch our other reviews and subscribe. And bye bye.
And
Hong Kong hotels without rules.
nung, 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 nung.